are the names of your kitties? You said you have 2 kitties.
Well, yeah, it's a revolving door for us. We're very lucky. All of our animals usually live a very long time. I just lost Dee Dee Snow, and if you've seen my author video, which is on my website, you'll see this white fluff ball come up. And you know how they give you their head? She died. I didn't know they caught it on film. I was sitting at my desk, and she touches my head. And Dee Dee died just a few days after that, very fast from cancer. We never even knew she had it. So we don't have Dee Dee Snow anymore, but we have a big black bobtail cat named Bob, who's a mama's boy, 20 pounds of love.
Wow.
And we also have new Oreo, who we found in a garbage can the very first time we saw him. Little tiny black and white tuxedo kitty, who is the most wonderful, smart, funny little cat. And Bobo didn't want him there. Bobo wanted him dead. My mom, my house, get out. So my wonderful husband, who knows that we're keeping Oreo no matter what, he made special fitting doors so we could quarantine Oreo on the 3rd floor of this house. And then every night we would have family hour when we would go up and I would hold Oreo very carefully and Baba would come up and just look at him like, I am going to kill you. We did this for a month, and we then let them kind of be together, and Oreo would lay real still and Bob would just look at him, I hate you. And we thought it was going pretty well. We kept doing it. Finally we let them be together, but we were supervising. Well, Bobo just beat the tar out of Oreo, and Oreo weighed 9 pounds at the time and Bob weighs 20, and I was mad. And I told Bob I was mad, and he didn't care. He went after Oreo again. So I went to go get Oreo to quarantine him on the 3rd floor again, and this 9-pound kitten became Ninja Kitty. His eyes changed, his body puffed up, and there was no stopping him. He laser beamed and locked on Bob, and he dove on that 20-pound cat and brought him down, and Bob was screaming. And when Oreo finally let go, here's this little kitten, he's got all this black fur in his mouth, and he's just so happy. And Bob was mortified that his mom had seen this happen, and he literally slinked behind the sofa and just sat there. And from that day on, they've been getting along better and better and better. But it took this little tiny kitten to say, I've had enough of you, and brought him down. And I would give anything to have a video of it, because it would be on TV. This little kitten bringing this big cat down. So we're just down to 2 kitties right now. I would have 1 million of them if I could. I'm missing a dog very much. But Bobo is so afraid of dogs that I know to do that to him is cruel. I've had him for so long, so now, and I would like to have a horse again. I'd like to have a donkey. I wouldn't mind having a couple toads, but we have bird feeders everywhere. Feed the squirrels, and we are lucky. We have red-tailed hawks that come. We have wonderful wildlife, but I'm a farm girl in my heart, and if I could, I'd just take them all. So. Yeah, so we just have the 2 kitties right now. Any other questions? Anybody? No? Okay.
Well, thank you, Beth.
Oh, thank you very much. I have one last thing to say. This is my very last thing to say, and I save it for the end because it matters to me. And then, see, I cry and my mascara gets ruined. So here's what I wanted to say to you all, looking at your faces. When I came home from the hospital and knew that I was going to live, that I really was going to make it, I woke up one morning and I saw the light coming through my draperies. And it was hitting on perfume bottles and sparking, and there was light, and I thought, I've never even noticed that before. But it took me nearly dying to wake up, to become more aware to life. And that's when I started to say something. Was very private to me, but I'm sharing it with people now because I look out at your faces and I want to give you a part of me. So I started saying, thank you for this day. Just 5 words. Thank you for this day. And those 5 words changed my life because they changed my attitude. They changed my awareness of things. And when I say I became more wide awake, I really did. To everything, to what I could smell, to what I could see, to what I could feel. And every day, sometimes 5 times a day, since I nearly died, I wake up and I say thank you for this day. And as I look out at all of your faces and your eyes looking at me, I want to embrace you all and say thank you for this day. Thank you. Oh, yeah. And there's a little surprise coming. Just a little surprise.
You have a talent for public speaking.
I do. I think I'm terrible.
Oh,
Just a story.
Scared to
How big is your
Oh,
tree on stage?
Oh.
How about that? How big is your tour?
It is so huge that I will be doing this till I die. It's this is my 14th or 15th stop, and I'm going to be going until June, July. It's huge, and I mean I'm blessed because I'm meeting the most wonderful people. And you might wonder why I look so deeply at you. It's that I'm trying my best to remember everybody, that you touched my life, that here you are. Isn't this magic that I wrote this book and you're here? And I can't believe it. So yeah, the tour is huge, and I'm very blessed by it. Here we go.
She sent this box ahead of time with instructions. Do not open.
Yeah.
I've been dying to know what's in it.
I pulled it out of the mail.
In the book, how many of you have read the book? Okay. In the book, I'll just give a little bit away. There's Aunt Tootie, Tallulah Caldwell. She has a little group of women that get together with her, and it's the Ladies of Savannah Garden Club. And it's really more social than anything else. They get together and gossip and just drink and play cards all afternoon. They do it once a month because she knows that if you do something too often, it stops being special. But I love the idea of the Ladies of Savannah Garden Club. And I have been so embraced by booksellers, special booksellers, who read Cece and just said, yes, we love this book, yes. And I thought, how can I give a little something to them to say thank you? And so the artist in me thought, well, how about a Ladies of Savannah Garden Club hat? But you'd have to make it because it has to be perfect. I never dreamed how hard it was to put all this together for all of the events that I'm doing. And I was lucky enough to have the help of my wonderful husband, who would sit in a chair and help me with this project. And so my way of saying thank you to the booksellers is this. And maybe you all can sell it on eBay and make a ton of money.
You have to write the ad.
That's right.
Perfect, I will write the ad. So I had a great deal of fun coming up with how in the world I could do this and have it be a true Southern Ladies of Savannah Garden Club hat. And so here it is. And it's for all the gals at Warwick's, and you can pass it around, you can put it up somewhere, and then you really can sell it on eBay.
Perfect.
There you go.
Oh, that's fun.